And depends on people's taste. I mean, you know. Dutch delay 13-year-old sailor's worldwide trip. This is out of the Netherlands. Dutch judges Friday called a 13-year-old girl's plan to sail solo around the world undeniably daring and risky, but refused to scooper it. Is that what you say? Completely in a high-profile clash between child care authorities and liberal Dutch parenting. Liberal Dutch parenting. Yeah, it'd be kind of fun to be in Holland. Let's see. Lawyers for Jackson doctor release full autopsy now. California firefighters wage fierce wildfire battle. Yeah. The battle of... Okay, never mind. Kidnapped... Okay, we already did that one. Obama's aging czar. Does this make any sense? Sees issue as a unifying force. NASA resolves valve issue, aims for night launch. Yes, those are the pretty ones. Okay, that might be tonight, but it takes them forever to get ready. You think it's like you know, to get suited up takes several hours. Chicago's vacant post office auctioned for $40 million. Well, I'll be darned. Chicago. This is out of Reuters. Chicago's old main post office, which dates from the 1920s and has been vacant for more than a decade, was sold at auction on Thursday for 40 million buckaroos. What else we got? Also, you know, the audience out here on Friday, 2 o'clock's the worst time for news. So I'm thinking, well, we could have it any time on Friday. Just whenever, like, the real, like, something you got to say because it's hot. But I'm working on it. I'm going to try to stay steady on the 12 o'clock noon confront. You know, it's like a battle, a gun battle in an old western. You know, it's like I get here and I go, I can't do it today. I can't confront the news today. Talk to me on Thursday. Did anybody ever see Wrestler's Rhapsody? It's one of my favorite movies. And you know, he goes home. He goes, you know, I backed down. I better get some new clothes, lots of browns. I do that from time to time. I think, well, I'll be going to the homeless shelter. Let's see, change my image, because you know, when you can't see and you're walking around in a stigmatism world, and it's very beautiful in its own way. It's just, it's not practical. So anyway, I think we're just about to the end here. If anybody has any exciting weather or news about fires, or it doesn't have to be disasters, it can be good stuff, and it's stuff about animals, it's kind of cool. If it's stuff about plants, it's kind of cool. And if it's stuff about, if it's good, interesting stuff about, you know, human biological machines, radio waves, if you know all that kind of stuff, we're very interested in that kind of thing here too. Because this is the Dow and S&P dip. NASDAQ ekes out gain on Dell and Intel. Toyota closing plant as it ran with General Motors. You know, the news looks really kind of like we're kind of dragging through this day. Nixon dug deep for dirt on Ted Kennedy. That's the problem with politics, you know. Well, you just have to look. If you're a politician, bless you. I could never be one because I'm apolitical. I think the last time I voted was, I think it was a libertarian, and I was a libertarian for a specific reason for that election, and then after that, then I might have registered Democrat, but since I don't drive, I couldn't get to the polls, and I should vote. I should decide where. Gosh darn it, I shouldn't just be like so milquetoast, like whatever. As sometimes I feel it's like, whatever you guys can work out, because it's all very complex. I've been around hospitals a lot, and trying to deal with health care, that's 10 decades, lifetimes worth of figuring it out. On the other hand, it's better to feel like less pain and feel happy and be healthy if you can. If not, then just call loudly. I believe there are actually some well, so I'm a Buddhist. Actually, I did join various religions, and the one that worked best was Buddhist from a psychological point of view for a human being. Figure out what the heck's going on. But the cries of the world, there's lots of saints in that, So the cries of the world are being heard at any given time. And the news reports are being read, even if no one reads them. Whoever wrote them read it, hopefully. Or maybe they just cut and paste. I don't know. But a lot of people are very thoughtful, and I'm kind of I like this planet. It's mostly harmless. Christian Science Monitor, 90,000 flu shots. Where did that number come from? ABC News, in plain sight, J.C. Lee Dugard held 18 years in visible camp of horror. And there's that section. And if you're a Buddhist, that section is just that section. But you can sneak in and help from time to time, Because it doesn't have to be so awful. On the other hand, it just depends on who you is. Popular searches. I really don't know any of these names except for the Ted Kennedy. The #1 search on this particular time. What day are we on? We're still in August, but we're right. August the 28th, 2009. And the time, I pulled this out of the computer, say at about 2 o'clock. And the popular searches, according to this particular compilation of news stories. All right, we'll give them credit. It's Yahoo News this time. J.C. Lee Dugard. I mean, golly, they've probably saved my life a few times. Sometimes they'll organize the news with just that little touch. It doesn't have to be too elegant if it's just the news. J.C. Lee Dugard. I do not know who that is, so I do not know if I even said the name right. Ted Kennedy, yes, we know about that. California wildfires, yes, we know about that. We want updates if you're in that area. Miley Cyrus, Survivor Samoa, Ben Bernanke. I'm going to learn to say his last name someday. Chicago Cubs is #7. #8 is swine flu. #9 is the Barclays. Must be a show, huh? You tell me, I don't know. 10, Kelly Osbourne. And those are the top searches when people are, Googling in, who am I looking for? And Yahooing in. And it is true. This is my opinion. I guess I can say this because I don't have not that many people out there, but some are. Is that the various social networks and news networks share with each other. I put one statement on Twitter, and I didn't put it on Facebook, and suddenly things all related to that statement that I put on Twitter appeared on my Facebook spam section, and I thought, well, that's interesting. I wondered if that was done automatically by the computers, because these computers are smart. And if you're in investing, I don't know. I don't really understand it all, but from my point of view, investing in interesting ways to bring people together is a cool thing to do. On the other hand, I am aware there's spies, and it's a world of intrigue out there, and at any moment anything could happen,